A.U.K was founded in 2003. It was funded by the Fund for the Reconstruction of Kosovo, and it was founded for one specific mission: to educate the future leaders of Kosovo and the region, to give them the best possible American education.
The idea was to have an American university with American values for the Kosovo youth that will increase the capacities of Kosovo young people to get educated in Kosovo with the real American university education. So the beauty of it is that Kosovars themselves are the one who had contributed for initiating, and it was with the friends, fellow Americans, that the American university in Kosovo started functioning.
We've contracted with the Rochester Institute of Technology, RIT, to supply most of our degree programs. RIT is one of the largest and one of the best private universities in the United States. We have one other important relationship apart from RIT, and that is with the Chicago-Kent Law School. Starting in 2008, we're offering the Master of Laws degree, the LLM degree. This is the only LLM offered anywhere in the region.
The American University in Kosovo does not really compete with the other universities in Kosovo because it provides a different education system than the other universities. It provides the 4-year education based on the US education programs. So we cannot really say that it competes with the Kosovo institutions. I think it competes with US universities in terms of which one is better, but I think many of the students who would like to study in the US would prefer studying closer to home but getting the same level of education they would get in the United States.
I chose A.U.K because it's the best choice, and also the school system is very different from what universities here in Kosovo provide. It's a total different way of teaching. We get to interact and to talk to the professors. They don't help us toward getting our degree or anything, but they help us toward building our character.
The best thing about here is that you actually want to come to school. I never ever get lazy to come, no matter if I have 8 o'clock classes or if I have 9 o'clock classes. I'm here because I know I'm going to have a good time. Professors, easy to work with, easy to understand.
The American University in Kosovo is like a small family. It has a small community. We don't have a large number of students, which means that we get to spend a lot of time with students as professors. So students, apart from the time they spend in class, they also get to spend a lot of time with the professor in really developing their strengths.
Being an A.U.K student means that you're fluent in English, that you know how to distinguish fact from opinion, and most importantly, you know how to apply the theoretical knowledge that you pick up in the classroom to everyday situations. And that translates into, for graduates, for good jobs and for leadership positions.
A.U.K Telecommunication, as we are calling the company right now, has to date hired 4 A.U.K students in high-level positions. One of them is hired in product development. We have another student hired in marketing, the third in customer services, and the fourth works in executive office. All of them have been hired immediately after graduations, and to date we have been impressed with their work.
I work for A.U.K Telecommunications, which is the largest internet service provider in Kosovo and the second mobile operator in Kosovo. How A.U.K actually helped me on this is that after you finish, let's say, a co-op program, you go back in class and you discuss that actually with the professor and share your experience with the professor and other students. And by the time you graduate, you do not have to actually be looking for a job, but the job will be looking for you.
I started to work with Raiffeisen Bank on November 2005. At that time, I was a third-year student at the American University, so I was at the same time learning and practicing at Raiffeisen.
One very nice feature about A.U.K is that we have a program, a co-op program, cooperative education. And this is where the students, for 10 weeks, take on job responsibilities in the community here or even overseas in the United States.
In 2007, we started a partnership with the Rochester Institute of Technology and A.U.K to bring students from A.U.K over to America to experience living in America and working in the United States.
About 90% of our students are from Kosovo. The other 10% come from, at the moment, some 14 countries from around the world. Not just in the region, but from the United States, Canada, Western Europe. We try to have a mix of national backgrounds and of ethnic backgrounds, because that's an important part of an American university experience. And university is a place where people make friendships for life, and it's good to have friends in many countries.
Then I got here at A.U.K, and I started hanging out with Albanian friends, and also some other friends from other countries. And I started learning little by little Albanian, pak.
If you want a top American degree, here are two ways to get it. You can go to Rochester, New York, and pay around $29,000 as a full-time student and earn a degree from RIT. Or you can come to Pristina and take the same courses to earn the same degree for a little over 5,000 euros. 5,000 euros sounds like a lot of money for many people. You can do it if you plan for that. We have opportunities for students to work as work studies here in A.U.K. We have opportunities for students to earn money from their co-ops. We arrange class times so that students who work full-time in their third and fourth years can study in the afternoons and evenings. And we have agreements with the banks to allow students to take out student loans on favorable terms. But most of all, we give around €250,000 every year in scholarships based on merit. If you're good, we'll get you through A.U.K.